Right, new GPU is in, which of course meant unplugging all monitors and microphones and cameras and all of that bullshit. So if there's any issues today, let me know. As always, let me know. But there's a possibility that I can get rid of the crashing issue I've been having for 6 fucking months. Imagine. We'll see. However, despite having essentially one of the top of the range cards in existence right now, a 5060, my summer car still runs at 40 frames a second. And there is apparently nothing I can do. Brilliant. Kepler, Sothan, Bear, 12, Guten, welcome to the stream, everybody. But if it just stops the crashes, I'll take it. Hang on, Martin, give me a second.
Now you can run my summer car on 380p.
Not really. My summer car still runs like an arsehole, and I don't know why. My PC could, And now, my summer car is still fucking struggling. In-game and out, because my summer car, yesterday, on the last lap of the rally towards the end of the stream, caught fire. I had to abandon it in a ditch near Elkerions. Now, I have gone and picked it up with the van. It was such a fuck around, honestly. I can't even begin. I went and rescued the car off stream. It's not fixed, but it's rescued. And I need you all to say thank you. Speaking of saying thank you, Martin, good afternoon, by the way. Thank you for the bit. Sothan, my love, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Sothan, for 81 months. I appreciate it. This means you can run KC 100%, Martin. I probably could anyway. It's just the crashes, that's all it is. It's just the crashes. Also, I put Kitten in some poo yesterday as well. But I want you all to say thank you, because what I did last night, right? I got in my summer car. I spawned Elkerions. I sat around, waited for the rally to finish, saved. Loaded back in, waited for Cousin to drive by, flagged him down, got a lift to town. As I was getting a lift to town, I saw the car at the side of the road, in the ditch, upside down, with the fuel tank off, the exhaust off, the muffler off, all over the floor, contents of the car everywhere. My summer car, right? Then, I got the lift, I continued in Cousin all the way to town. From town, I collected the van. With the van, I got all the supplies I needed, the tiny little bit of fuel that was left in the jerry can. I put all that in the van, drove all the way back to the car, tried to start it, it wouldn't start, the battery had also fallen, everything was just fucking everywhere. Then I realised that I didn't have enough gas in the gas can to put into the car to potentially get it to start. So I drove all the way back to town, slept until Monday morning, saved, waited until the shop opened, got back in the van, drove all the way back to the car with the full jerry can that I had to pay for, filled up the car, and then started it and it wouldn't start. Battery flat, and the engine still smoking. So now, I've saved you all of that pain, and I am in town. Oh, the car is in town, in the Park Firm area, ready for us to go and investigate. Fuck me running. Gwynblade, good afternoon. What did you have before? I think you said it was 2070 Super. Yeah, it's not this. It's clearly not the card, Martin, right? You wanted to watch the pain. It wasn't pain, though. That's the thing. It was just boring mundanity. But now, we're in. It's Tuesday. It's 8 a.m. Sounds like the weather... Sounds like the weather stinks. Ooh, that was a big lightning strike. Okay, we've got no rain just yet, Sotha. I woke up to this morning. We had a massive rainstorm and all the heat has just dissipated. It's beautiful around here lately. I better turn the power off because it's going to throw all my fuses, which already were busted. Yeah, let's leave the power off for now. Okay. Now, let's go to town. Is the shop open yet? Shop opens in 2 hours. Let's go to the Park Firm area and let's try and fix this poor fucking car. Deal? Let's straight to town. Damn, that thunder, by the way. Even a brand new car can brake, I suppose. Card, I see. Yeah, the heat's gone, thank fuck. Last night was disgusting. It started to dissipate late last night for us, and it was actually quite pleasant towards the end of the evening. But this morning, woke up by a rainstorm.
Satana!
Woke up by a rainstorm. Beautiful. Lovely. You didn't want to watch the pain, not one bit. Sothan, thank you for the sub, though. We're still going to save regularly, because just because we've got this new card, it doesn't mean that the problem's fixed, right? So I still need to remember to save regularly. I'm not even plugged my controller in. Shit. Zibbity, welcome to the stream. Are you UK by any chance? It is, isn't it? You are. I can relate. That was me plugging a controller in, if you're wondering. It smells like soup in our house, and now I want soup. I mean, who's made it smell like soup if not you? Have you only got yourself to blame? Oh, I did mean car. I used it as a comparison. It went over my head that it is one letter off from card. Oh, I see. You were being all philosophical, Martin. Roger that. Pretty sure it's Towns' cheese and onion and chorizo sandwich you made. How's he managed to make a sandwich taste like soup? He's very talented. There you go, Sothan. He was being metaphysical. True. Mind right, welcome to the stream. No, that's only for rally days. The predictions in this. So it's just good old-fashioned my summer car. Unfortunately, I'm from Essex. Roger. Yeah, so when you were saying it's cool to do. True. Yeah, been woke up by a rainstorm. And her fucking whinging in my ear about getting up early because Gwynblade was coming to fit the card. Chorizo's been... What does skeeving you out mean? We've got it bad here in the southeast. What, by weather or by... rain? By heat or rain? It means food aversion. So that means that you're being put off by chorizo. I need everybody that's got a mechanical brain to help me today. I think it might be a head gasket issue, which I'm going to wait until I get to the Park Firm area and diagnose it there. Skeeving means creeping you out or putting you off. Wait, what did I just ask before? I think I might have misspoken. Yeah, that's what I was getting from it, even if I asked something else. Ganshi, welcome to the stream. Good morning. If it meant food aversion, that's on me. Right, left or right, everybody? Actually, do I want to risk cousin? Hitman Kepler said left. I think I might follow your advice and go on the main road today. I reckon someone's knocked it when it flipped in the Park Firm area and all the coolant leaked out. I actually checked that, Martin. I checked the coolant. I checked the oil filter. Because usually when it's on fire, it's an oil problem, right? When it's smoking. So either the head gasket's gone, the oil filter's worn itself out, or there's maybe a problem with one of the pistons, maybe, or the rocket, I don't know. You've been watching Love Island UK, and I think you should go on it, stuff. I haven't got the body or the brain cells for Love Island. Although I am looking to upgrade my significant other because my current one's annoying, so maybe I will. Some drop in oil pressure in the middle of a rally might be a clue. Yeah, that's true. Did it actually drop there? I wasn't looking at the oil pressure, I must admit. If it's a sudden drop in oil pressure, Because I topped it up on oil. I wonder if there's maybe a crack in it or something. Every time there is steam, I should look at the oil pressure, shouldn't I? It would make sense. Right after you hit the ditch. So I fucked something. I damaged something. I wonder if I cracked the oil pan, maybe? Yeah, I see. From a real world perspective, the head gasket does sound like... Well, it's all the oil-related stuff, right? Got too many brain cells, maybe, yeah. Broadway, good morning. I've never watched Love Island. I can imagine. I know it's like the extremely common opinion is to rag on it, but I bet I'd probably find something I enjoy in it. Chrisman mentioned the red light just before the fire. Did he actually? So he spotted that there was some warning light or something. It's just trash TV, yeah, exactly. And it's built for entertainment purposes, right? Head gasket makes the forbidden chocolate milk, yeah. Yeah, it definitely started up. I might have to go watch the foot. Would it be metagaming if I went and watched back the footage of the fire? I think it might be a little bit. Had it before in an old Clio. It looked like baby shit. Cool, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's, the head gasket is the thing that stops oil getting into the fluid mixture, right? Merker, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Merker? Do we feel rehabilitated after our crimes? Never. Yes. Yeah, that 48-hour stint was awful. However, I got straight out, Merker, and set on the rally and my car caught fire, so I'm going back to town to see if I can do some essential repairs. I did a big jump, yeah. I wonder if it was the jump after Martin Bridge where I slammed down, which is pretty heavy. Made to be palatable, exactly, yeah. I think stuff like that's good because it gives the people that enjoy it something to enjoy, and it gives people that don't like it something to look superior on social media when they rant about it. Damn, this weather, I don't think I've seen a storm like this in this game in a long time. Keeps coolant as coolant and it keeps oil as oil. Head gasket prevents chocolate milk, yeah. Even though it's just like a little sliver of metal. Right? Chaz, welcome to the stream. Chaz's favourite song, this, everybody. Join him in dancing, so you don't feel lonely. See, mops off, and that car's still crashed there. Big clue is if the exhaust is a blue colour, yeah. The exhaust colour does change, depending on your air-fuel ratio and stuff. I don't think I've ever seen it blue. It goes white to black, essentially. And this weather's... I don't know if I've ever seen the weather like this before. No one's joining you, Chaz. You're dancing on your own today, apparently. Juggy, good morning. We're doing essential repairs after last night's fire. There we go. Okay, the rain's cool. I think I'm ready to go back and deal with my hay bale fiasco. Be brave, Chaz. Be brave. You've got this. Just forget all about what happened. Push it to the back of your memory. Azar, good morning. What do I do if my exhaust is neon green? I'm asking for a friend. If any part of your car or general personality could be described as green, I think you need to go live in the sea and get treated for acute radiation poisoning. Now, we don't want to waste valuable medical resources that could be used on oranges, Kepler. Check if you are, in fact, Vin Diesel. Can you act? If so... Mind right, are we alright to stop by your house? I need to be careful, actually, because with mop off, that means the wandering NPCs are around. And I'm going to keep mop off and just learn how to fucking drive, because the park firm bullshit's doing my head in. Did I just see a... I swear for a second I thought I saw the bus in the ditch. Is that it there? Should I pull over for a drink, by the way? Right, would you all judge me if I watched a clip of me crashing yesterday to get some info on what might have broken? Would that be metagaming? I think it might be a little bit. Instructions clear. Driving my car into the Pacific. Azar, it was good to know you. Apart from all them times where you won marbles. Gonna judge me anyway. I won't judge you, says Kepler. Go for it, Sugar Bear, says South. And do it, says Martin. It would be, but I wouldn't blame you. Alright. Well, I can't show this on screen, so I apologise, but Bear has very gracefully delivered us a clip that I can watch when I hit trouble. So I hit that guy on the corner, the clip's in chat if you want to see it yourself. Then I jump over a crest. Is oil pressure the one on the far right? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I have no words. Not this thing again, Kappa.
Kappa. Hang on, so... Where's this? I'm trying to look at the sun drop in oil pressure. I see the temperature just spike. And then the oil pressure just dips. Yeah, I see it now, I see it. So I wonder if I've damaged something underneath. Oh, that was Mina. I thought that was Bear. I thought I was going to turn around and say, Bear, you've made another terrible mistake. Alas, Mina subscribing for 7 years in a row. Mina, good effort. You find me cheating to work out what went wrong with yesterday's crash. Mina, thank you for 70 months and good afternoon. Not this thing again. Yeah, to be fair, you've made your 70th terrible mistake on the spin. Mina, I appreciate the sub, thank you very much. Enjoy no more ads. We all have, yeah. Luckily, last night was... Yeah, don't worry about nature as such, and apparently, according to Swifty with the rest of the guild, it's not necessary. So there's no need to follow our, like, private server path. Apparently, you can just blast through the mechanic. It's like if someone recorded their race and went back to study what could be done better, which is a very real thing. I wouldn't consider it metagaming. True, true, true. It is being a wreck. It's got a big 7 at the start of it. 8. Right, what I'm going to do, before we go and pull up to the Wounded Warrior, as I've been calling it in Discord, I'm going to pull up to the shop. Yeah, we're going to go to the shop and I'm going to buy a new battery and stuff. Update at my grandparents' house. Cousin, hello? Mop on, no, that bitch is going to be there. Movers have put 6 ton into dumpsters. They estimate a total value of about 10 tons worth of stuff. What is it all so far? Just all like magazines and stuff. That's how months work, yeah. Gwynblade, how about we split it in the middle and agree on too long? I mean, we've all got bags under our eyes, right? Whether it's 7 years or 70 months. We're all too deep. Main think of this. Metric month. Hello and good morning.
No ehtoo möllykkätä sinullekin.
I need from you a new battery, a new oil filter, not new spark plugs, I don't think. Obviously new oil. I don't think brake and clutch fluid's going to be that much of a concern, and I think the coolant's full.
Mitenkäs meinasitko sinä osallistua tuohon suvisprinttiin?
Yes, I'm participating in the rally.
Loppuna lauantai taisi olla, joo.
Yes.
Minäkin joskus ennen vanhasi osallistuja.
That'll do.
Mielessäni ihan
Thank you.
hyvin pärjäsit, että toiseksi. Ja kiitos ja hyvää päivän jatkoa.
Sorry to cut you off, but the rally's been my core problem lately, and you just banging on about how easy it used to be back in the day, despite you coming second after only having 2 combatants. It's not helping. There we go. 10,000 years. I almost said, after the whole P-word debacle earlier, Mina, that I almost considered just admitting the fact in Discord that we're probably going to be stuck in Finland forever, so we might as well just get used to it, right? Mina, we don't do maths here, you can't get that detailed. Sothan's not taught us to that degree yet, he's too busy talking about nature resistance. Just stuff they hoarded in their attic. You'd never be able to tell with how clean the main floor was. The people working on it said it's a new record for how much they've seen. Additionally, when they've seen a lot of stuff like they are at my grandparents', it's usually accompanied by shit everywhere. I guess it's what you categorise as a hoarder, right? If they were just... I mean, usually when you hear hoarder, you think of rats and you think of no space to move in your living room and you think of, like, doors that won't open and stuff. Look... Isn't it so beautiful to have everything just in the Park Ferme area where we left it? It's beautiful. You're scared to use 10,000 years as a stream title? Absolutely. You can interfere with it.
Amen tells our Rabbi, I have a strong desire to live to eternity, get married, replace Rabbi. It's that simple. Would that allow me to live forever? Not really, but the desire will disappear. Reminds me of that time when Sothan tried to Taran father that new married couple because God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Tar. What I really like about that is the tar and father part. Santa, welcome to the stream. You managed to find a desire. Fucking hell. Santa, thank you for the bits. You can interfere with it. Just had a Horde Warlock try and murder me before he could get the cast off. The cleaner showed up and cleaned him before he did any damage. The cleaner got him? Shit. I mean, that's not bad, right? So, I wonder if I could stand and watch, but not do anything. Then the cleaner would get me, right? But you failed it again. Shit. Was it a run without many resources? Yeah, that's good news, yeah. This game is stupid with consistency, and I'm all for it. As fucking ridiculous as it is, I have the stream on my TV and thunder in-game is ridiculous with surround sound. Are you like me, Chaz, where every now and again this game will surprise you and you'll feel all, like, morally confused and a bit lost? Like it... Sometimes, when this game impresses you, you feel like you don't know how to process the feeling. Yeah. Oh, damn, this game's good. No, it's not. It's My Summer Car. You try and repress the feelings. Right, what we're going to do is I'm going to get the wheels put on and everything, and then I'm going to start... Get it all put together, then we'll start working on the main problems, right? You can probably watch. I underestimated how much damage they take. They've up-ranked and I'm ready for the next try. In an hour or so, right? Did the oil of immolation potions do much? I have thoughts on that crash, but I won't share unless you want to. Just following the Doomhaus rules. Dougie, if you have never played the game before, then you are more than welcome to share any information or ideas that you haven't Googled, right? Yeah, go for it. You mean the crash that Bear posted, that one? Doomhaus. A Doomhaus what, sorry, is that? If you meet Topless Gun on the road, kill him. I don't agree with that. This is not official messaging from the Doomhaus camp. Like, I want to be mad at this game, but sometimes I can't, even though how hard it's shafted me. That's the thing, right? Like, there is literally nothing like this game. There's a bunch of, like, thin attempts to get close, like Mon Bazoo and games like that, but My Summer Car, there's just something so unique about it that you can't help but just get abused over and over. Didn't get far enough to see pretty quickly it'd be a fail, gotcha. That Warlock was being a bitch though, right? Is it possible to layer and find a layer where she's up? Looks like something underneath to me. It started on fire after the big jump. Exactly, Dougie, yeah. It seems like an oil issue, which means either the head gasket, but it doesn't feel like the head gasket would go on impact, right? Koans are Buddhist proverbs. They're meant to be like brain teasers. He's our national treasure, get your hands on. There's a picture of Topless Gun on their money. Meant to be like brain teasers are difficult to figure out. So the Buddhist koan says if you meet Buddha on their... Oh, I see. Kill him. You can the mundane life of a finished teenager in the 90s and do cast... Or you can live the mundane life of a finished teenager, yeah. Just need to reel a bit. Has it a humbling experience for you? I mean, it's nice to have a bit of challenge, right? Automation, well, yeah, I don't know if you was there at the end of yesterday's stream, but it caught fire. The meaning of it is whatever your understanding of the Buddha is deficient somehow. So if you think you understand him, kill that understanding and always pursue a better one. Huh, so what looked like a dangerous thing against Topless Gun is actually an unbridled mark of respect. Cohen, what's the sound of one hand clapping? Cohen, what's going to please? Cats, welcome to the stream. You're not giving in. You don't know the cleaner? Right. Our beautiful little car's got its road wheels on. This is good. Come on, Jack, Jesus. Right, how do you fold back in the jack? Like this? Yeah. Right. Oh, it's nice to use the park firm area and it not be a problem. Then... Yeah, let me just put Doomhaus FM on. As much as we all hate Southland, it would be nice to hear his voice right now over this shit. He's a ghost if you would. Do you actually get to see it? Seven years ago, on the Physics Friday entrances. And now, this is a licensed song, and it still gets me muted on YouTube. Brilliant. Jack G, was that his name? The kids are out playing football. Look, it's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon in Finland. What could go wrong? His name's Jack Jesus in Russia. No, it's called Hungry Jack Jesus in Australia. I have to pop the bonnet for this. He's immortal, unchallenged, invincible. I reckon you could kill him on that server. I reckon the Warlock could have taken him. Oh yeah, in Russia, cats, yeah. Oh, no, Belarus and Russia are the two countries that don't like to hear the Steptoe and Son theme, for some reason. Hungry Jack, Kangaroo, Flapjacks. That sounds like the name of a Twitch clip. You know when they have them stupid, like, random string of word names? I have an idea for Topless Gun. You could lose the screws from the cat. Oh, yeah, and you have to buy more. Imagine. That's true. Go on, Topless Gun, do it. Do it. And Suski won't get in the car if it's dirty. Clip for the best of Idiot Rogue and Terrible Priest get cleaned. It'd be a first time. Sorry, it would not be the first time. As long as we don't get cleaned on our mains, then I'm fine with it. Look at the state of the car, by the way, after that last night. So I think I left... remember I just got out with the car and left. It turns out the car got hit twice by rally cars, and look at it. This is maybe the worst I've ever seen. Look at the lights. The window's not even attached. They are bolts, 28 peasant. Buy, you've got to find them. I've been working with the YouTube API. The API returns the rating status of videos. It's like 50 different rating agencies that could get your video shafted. Not necessarily copyright, but age rating and whatnot. What do you mean by agencies, Cats? Is that a technical term, or is that... Gosh, this car is terrible. I've been nervous mage and idiot hunter. Stoogin's not nervous, he just shows his confidence in his own way. Not at all. WMPH, true. It'll buff out, yeah. You haven't seen my chassis, that thing went 160 into trees, it's 10 times worse. Here I am with a black cat. An automation has to say that he's got a blacker one. Typical. The stream would be amazing. It'd be 3 hours of me. Yeah, you know when somebody loses a contact lens, it'd be that for hours, Martin. Is that what you want? Is that really what you want? That's probably what Kitten wants. She wants this game to last forever for some reason. Here I am bolting bolts onto nothing. I thought that was Sothan bragging about his chassis there for a second. Imagine Sothan shows his chassis on stream. Kitten needs 5 more babies out of this game and then we can stop. Well, luckily, given my performance on the rally in the last few days, Kitten, you're in no danger. It looks kind of better with all the components put on. Yeah, we know he's about his chassis and his engine. Right. Let's start diagnosing some serious stuff. Let's have the rocker cover off and the cylinder head off, which I think are 8s. 9s maybe. Let's bring this up. Are they 8s or 10s? They might be 10s. Not 8s or 10s, so they're 9s. Is the frame rate getting to anybody, by the way? Hopefully not, because there's not a great deal I can do about it at this point. Might have to just be like this until we get beyond the rally. What the fuck are these? 8s, are they? After all that. Clearly not 7s, that would be ridiculous. Get banned for that. What, talking about Sothan's engine? I only got it out on stream one time when he did a yoga stream. Kitten, go get soup. May as well add quap walking mechanics too, it'd just be pure hell. It feels like playing quap sometimes, I'm not doing. Hello, your lightness, hello. Fucking command thing. Right. If 0 is completely broken and 100 is completely perfect, what condition is my head gasket when I remove this? 13% says Kepler. Here I am peacefully fishing when Stubbler repeatedly interrupts my peace of mind. Sothan, be quiet. Ooh. Now, we're not all car experts. Sometimes it's hard to diagnose the problem with a car that could lead to a fire. Tell me if you can see whether or not this component is broken.
Jumalauta!
I mean, the song associated with saying goodbye to things that are on fire is kind of opposite right now. Problem is, right, it's not rally day, so Chaz isn't sat around here to sell me a new one. Can I get to Alkyrion's in time? How dangerous are we willing to be? Did the Pistons survive it? No. Oh, okay. I guess I need to really quickly get to Alcarion's and buy a new piston and a new fucking head gap. Oh. Okay, that's a problem. That'll explain a few things. It turns out I might have damaged everything in the car in one crash. Lovely. Fucking hell. The bloody blue. I literally, yeah, that's where I suppose that's where the saying came from, right? Fuck. And a piston as well. Head gasket damage, true. It's at least 0%. It looks fine. Shit. Alright, I'm leaving the car unlocked. It'll be fine. Let's nip to Alcarion's and buy new. We need to watch out for Cousin. Oh, the oil pan, yeah. Do I check on the oil pan? I haven't really got time though, have I? In fact, just in case the oil pan is fine. They'll steal your stereos, yeah. The little kids. It's all the way dangerous. Let me just watch out for Cousin. Piston drink enjoyer. That should be tomorrow's stream title, but you've burned it now, Mina. Just like Sothan burned the KCD stream title, Pebble to the Metal. It's good, right? But you didn't money shift. I know, right? If Trim's here, let's all give him a wave. Everybody be nice to Trim. Where is he? Do you see him? Hello? He's not there. Shit.
Pebble Dash.
Pebble Dash. That is exactly what I ask him to do when it comes to sprints, right? Like double tapping sprint should be listed as Pebble Dash in the controls and the key bindings. Fuck's sake. Cousin is also weird. He is. I need to be careful actually. Once I've got to Alcarion's and bought the piston and the head gasket, I'll go on the main road back. Pebble Dash is actually brilliant. Cylinder popped, caused the fire, head gasket. Not the cylinder, the piston popped, yeah. Sothan burned the stream title and I burned my car. Here's Cousin, look. We're going to pull over at the end of Scotty's driveway and we're going to let Cousin by. Because we're nice to family members, aren't we, round here?
Painu helvettiin.
Pull it out when it's unexpected. Ah. What causes a Pebble Dash? Lack of fibre? Dehydration? No, just tapping shift twice. There goes Cousin in his Fiat. Yeah. Italian cars, you see. I'm 100% sure you've already used Sex Pistons as a title. Sex Pistons. I don't think I have. I also don't think I'd be allowed to use it, alas. Sex Pistons. How good would that have been when I was canoodling with nice lady? And now you've burned it. I'd have bought that off you, Mina, for $15. Now it's gone. Yeah, I aren't allowed to have Pike from Scumface. Because the word scum, or cum I suppose, isn't allowed in the stream title. Shit. If it were a V6, it's perfect. Yeah, Sex Pistons, yeah. Shit. Yeah, 28 fingers gone. All the best stream titles. I think Gwynblade has comfortably burned the best stream title in My Summer Car, though. Pike and the Mechanics. Oh. Mike and the Mechanics are a band, for those that don't know. Pike and the Mechanics. Oh, I can't get over it. It's upsetting. Right, he's open. Good. Let's turn the radio off. Shall I save while I'm... I did say I was going to save regularly, didn't I, in case of crashes, which technically shouldn't happen now that the GPU's been updated. I'll carry on. I need an upgrade. I should have dragged it this way and just got him to repair all the engine parts. Thinking about it.
Terve. Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Just them two, please. 680 marks that just cost me. I'm only a teen. Can I not get an even bigger discount for just being a young idiot teenager that doesn't know any better? Do you know how many people I have to steal lottery winnings from to be able to afford stuff at these prices? Look at that, it's just shiny. Full engine rebuild, and then I go and do that. I wonder what happened. Is it possible then that I damaged the piston and the head gas? Is it possible that No. I'm wondering what an impact like that could feasibly do to the underside of a car and cause what happened. Like, if I damaged the oil pan, the oil would drain out, which would then fry the pistons, right? Because they wouldn't be able to move. But it's what the first part is, Martin. That's what I'm asking, right? What was the initial problem that led to all this? If I hit the ground too hard and smashed the oil pan, the oil would drain out, meaning that there would be no lubricant for anything, right? The pistons can't have aged, Martin. They were brand new on the Wednesday, and we rallied on the Saturday. Is ramen close to soup? Is carby noodles, or whatever they're technically called, the same as thick water? If you fuck your engine, you could say you have pissed on your chips. Could have had that as well. Thanks, everybody. Scumbags. Soup for me is what you commonly refer to as stew. So some watery liquid full of big lumps of stuff. That pure. Oh yeah, no, I'm with you, kid. Yeah, not that like creamy sort of horrible red stuff. Yeah, no, it's same here as well. Honestly, running the engine dry would totally. The friction welds the pistons to the cylinders. Yeah, but I'm wondering if I was just to replace the piston and the head gasket, whether that would be enough, or whether I'm going to need a new oil pan. If I need a new oil pan, I'll tow the... Is Mina and Gwynblade on the bus? Mina was and Gwynblade wasn't. There you go. Gwynblade's finally got to Mablethorpe. What was I going to say? Yeah. If I need an oil pan repair, I'm just going to... I think I'm going to tow the car to Alkerion to just pay for that repairing. Because fuck, like, you know? It's fucking hammering it down. Beautiful. And now over to Sothad with the sport. Zeddle's welcome to the stream. It is, it's good. It is, it's very good. Again, I got woken up this morning by rain. And having the windows open all day has been blissful. Don't like soup, but I do like stew. Stew. I put the radio back on. We seem to be hearing Sothan on the radio. Radio Man on a lot less now. So I'm gonna end up being like Chris Kamara. Yeah, but less lovable.
Don't let engine assembly get you down. With our new instant engine kit, your Satsuma can be road ready in seconds. Not responsible for any spontaneous combustion. Instant engine for when you value time over safety.
I asked for that. Missing piston is suggesting that it made a hole somewhere on its way out. Yeah, that's true. I was in so much haste to get to Alcarion's in time. You did ask for that. You happy now? No, I've not been happy since August 2010. Yeah. Am I gonna have to go and get stuff repaired? Did I not look close enough? Oh look, I can get back to the Park Ferme area and it's not wrecked my vehicle. Lovely. I love this little bit of music. It just takes me back, what, 25 years or something? Wow, beautiful. When did it come out? 2003 maybe, so not that far. I don't know why that's true. Is My Summer Car Players, is that the same for all of your games? For some reason my car's white in the rearview mirror, but obviously not. I can see why that would happen, but I don't know if it's just a me thing. Or like why they would choose to do that. Why did I just immediately opt to take the... Oh, please tell me this. Please tell me there's not a gaping hole in my oil pan. I mean, it doesn't look too bad at the moment, and the block looks complete. Am I not seeing the oil pan looks complete? And the block looks largely undamaged as well. I might have got away with that. So that's going to be on Sky Sports on Saturday afternoons. Less stuff to edit in. Yeah. In my memory, though, it has always had a colour. But here's a question. I picked white as the default for this car. No, I didn't. I picked blue, didn't I? White was when Siddles was when it was with Jiddles. Okay, never mind. Yeah, as I say, I know why you would have less detail in the mirrors. It was less that I was asking why it would happen, or why you would choose to do that, and more asking, is it the same for every other player? Okay, let's have the head gasket on then. But the problem is I can't just fit a piston, can I? I'm going to have to take a whole bunch of the engine out to fit a piston. Do you reckon it's better for me to just tow the whole lot to Alcarion's and get him to fix it? No, because he can't fix something that's not in, can he? What's this? The oil filter. I mean, I can try that. You can start a car with 3 pistons, can't you? It's just not sensible. Also, that battery's waning as well. We need to concentrate on that. Also, it's about to be lunchtime. Or tea time, I should say. I would have said dinner there, but I'm sick of translating. He can to a degree, Dougie, yeah. And I need to go to him anyway, because the windscreen's been removed. But he can repair most things. But I have a sneaky feeling that you don't get a full repair from... Like, you don't... Like... Because it feels like stuff decays way faster. Oop. Right. There you go, look, Bear. I think I actually got away with that. Block's taken no damage. I think we're alright. Yeah, you go to him, Dougie, and you can click pay for all repairs. And I've been doing that, but it just doesn't feel... Like, I did a full engine repair just to keep sharp, and the car suddenly felt amazing. So, I think you benefit from actually repairing it yourself, but you can get like a half-assed Alkirion repair. Because obviously we're all better mechanics than he is. But why have a dog and bark yourself, right? As the saying goes. This is 6s, isn't it? No, 7s as well. Roger that. I'll take the gearbox off. I'll take the oil pan off. Because I need to get this new piston in. I think. Wait, tell me that I can just put the piston in. But I do need to get to the bolts inside, don't I? Which probably isn't. You know what? I'm fine with it. That's good news wrapped in bad news. What I just discovered there. It's dinner, lunch, tea, and supper. True. Oil pan. Would you like to release? No. Give me a 7. Actually, kid, it's whatever you fucking want it to be. But what I'm going to do now is, Mina was actually encouraging this the other day. So oftentimes I want to say things in the way that I would say them in real life. But when you say it, people are like, oh, that's weird. And you have to discuss it, right? And it's like, that's fine. But then if you have that same discussion about 1,000 times, you're like, oh, fuck, I can't be off task to have that discussion again. I'll just change it. It's like, and then before long, you've changed everything, right? So, I'm going to just say it the way that I say stuff. And then if people ask the question, I'll just ignore it. Deal? See if I can get some authenticity back. I'll essentially be just sat talking to Gwynblade. That, and that. Good. Alright, new piston's in. I bolted it in. Head gasket's on. I don't think we need to go to Alkirion's. Even though I'm a millionaire and I can afford ridiculous amounts of anything I want in this game, I think it's probably for the best that we don't spend ridiculous amounts on everything. In reference to the dinner lunch, yeah, I wasn't saying you wasn't kidding. I was saying that I was correcting my stance. Yes, I do need to save, that's true. Right, do I have a beer crate? Because I'm going to need one to put this back in. I also need to re-oil, don't I? Do I have a beer? Do I not have a beer? Oh, there we go. Come with me, beer crate. You are useful. Gee, I've just seen... Look at the state of this bumper. Who's that protecting anybody from? The beer crate throne, yeah. Now, I don't like the GT parts automation. I like the centre console, but I don't like the other parts. I don't like any of the skirts around the outside of the car and all that. It just looks a bit sort of like juvenile. That's the second time today we've agreed with each other and danced around it. Yeah, I wasn't referring to you specifically when I said, no, what the truth is whatever you need to say, type of thing. That was me reminding myself. Just for the record. That's a good reason what to look like a 15-year-old's dream car. I don't fancy it. Speaking of 15-year-olds, Tag Slack, thank you for 77 months. I don't know why you particularly got speaking of 17-year-olds, whatever I said. Tag Slack, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Collecting rain. More parts to pick off the side of the road. Fucking precisely. Your voice went weird and turned into an ad. What's advertising this time? Alas, if I could get paid for it. Should have kept track of engine rebuilds along with shops. I'll be honest, engine rebuilds in this game, once you get used to how it works, it's kind of part of the fun. Right, you on there. I think it's like anything, right? Once you've... If you looked at something and it felt utterly impossible, and then suddenly you get kind of proficient at it, it feels amazing, and you just want to keep doing it over and over. We're thinking in the hundreds. I think Jerrick's rebuilt the engine at least 5 or 6 times. I'm not paying attention. I was looking for the subscribe button. Fuck, the ads worked. What if all ads aren't actually ads for the product? They're basically just demonstrations and ads for subscribing instead. You know what I mean? Right, I don't know if the oil filter's fucked or not, so we'll throw it in the woods. Yeah, if you think about it, Twitch gets paid twice with ads, right? They get paid for showing the ads, and then they get paid from all the people that sub as a result of having to watch ads. Genius. Pat, good morning. I've rescued the car from the side of the road. We've put the fire out. I need to put oil in again, don't I, before we start this, and the new battery. My coffee's going cold. I'm enjoying myself so much. But I definitely need to save. No, I haven't put the fucking pin on at the bottom. You idiot. You idiot. Trojan started a new demonstration ad campaign on Twitch. What, like a practical demonstration, Schmitz? Why do they call them things Trojans? Isn't it a bit too intimidating for people with small willies, like someone I don't know? Pat. Oh, I'm a bit hungry, actually. I'll have a beer. Because Twitch watchers are the ones that get laid, yeah, precisely. Paula, welcome to the stream. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. Good morning, both. Lovely. What about unsuspected damage? Good. Sorry, I'm evidently in a slow mood today. I'll leave this here. Let's have a beer for lunch. I could actually go and eat something, couldn't I? But then again, the shop will be open soon. Trojan, because horse cock's so big you could hide an army in it, wouldn't fit in the tiny wrap. Oh, the tiny wrap. Oh yeah! The name Trojan, I mean, you're all going to say, yes, don't worry, I understood that ages ago. And fair enough. The name Trojan is not a bad name for condoms, because technically it's something that you accept willingly in as a sign of pleasure and reward. But it's actually full of a load of little critters, and they're all going to storm out and ruin your life. Fits. It is genius, yeah. Gen Z don't have sex. What would they do with the condom? Put their V-Bucks in it. Store their V-Bucks. Right, battery out. Please don't call sperm little critters. You know, trim, they're not multiple. Trim does one. Like, and it like comes out and just goes on the floor, and like you have to like chase it under the fridge. Disgusting, really. tummy worms. There you go. Couldn't figure out how to get to the unsuspecting damage part. Putting your bike together, roger that, has he? Willingly, I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that in some cases. Christ. All right, now do we have power? We do. Imagine it roars to life. Like an eel, yeah. Sometimes he gets stuck and he has to pull it out. Yeah, of next door's fence. Fuel's full. Am I going to get away with this?
Satana!
Okay, now. Fucking radio's come off. What next? What now? What are we dealing with here? You have fuel, right? This I'm concerned about. Doesn't that usually show... No, because the engine needs to be started, right? Battery's not got a great deal more attempts left in it. I'll have to go and eat something at the shop. What did I forget? Something's not right. Why wouldn't it start? I don't get it. Aqua, good evening. Let's go to the shop. Let's get something to eat so I don't end up dying. Accept willingly and regret shortly after, yeah. Nobody's ever had sex and then thought, that was a good idea, afterwards. Mostly it feels like that. I don't think it'll fire up with a bag of chips in the back. Oh, without a bag of chips. I might have to go get myself a bag of chips right now. Save starving to death. Martin, stop annoying Stubbler with on-screen emotes. Stubbler, by the way, who said, I'm going to save a lot more now, and hasn't saved for nearly half a stream. Idiot. Right, we're going to get this car started by the end of this, if it kills me. What I can do in the meantime, if it gets a bit too dark in the Park Ferry area, we can go and gamble with Scotty, because I need to get Scotty's max bet up as high as possible for bad decision reasons. Sounds like you should save that, or you have a lot of faith in that 50-60. Well, potentially, it might be... Hello, yes, you're all very nice here. Lovely. Can I have a pack of macaroni box, please? And I don't need you to cook it. I'm just going to eat it raw right in front of you. Lovely. Yes, that's fine. I'm going to go for a shit round back. I'm off for a shit round the back. Keep the pub open late, because once I've lost all my money at Scotty's, I'm going to come back here and have a sausage and chips.
Kiitos ja hyvää päivän jatkoa.
Goodbye. Martin, stop. Is that a Gina emote as well? Martin, thank you for the big bits twice. Alright, I'm going to save. Do you know what? My stress is high, but that wasn't altogether that stressful so far. I think we might be able to get this car started. Then I'm going to save. You know what? I'm going to save and I'm going to back the bastard up as well. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. Oh, pub's open just now. Pub opens at 8. Yeah. I could have had macaroni and chips, but I had sausage and chips, and I had cold macaroni. That's why I had automation. Yeah. Is this a good game? It's like Chaz said earlier. The game repeatedly kicks you really hard in the testicles, over. But then at the end of the week, I'm like, Oh, I wish I had more of my summer car streams left. Fucking Helsinki syndrome. I like punishment, apparently. Right, if it's too dark to work on the car, we're going to go and ramp up our match bet as much as possible. Good news, this game is never going to end. Honestly, with the way I've been performing at the rally lately, it wouldn't surprise me. But it needs to end because there's a new one coming. And save is backed up, lovely. Get my temperature thing up. Forgot about that good blade. Yep, temperatures are looking good. Smugglers into BDSM. The British Department of Sanitary Management. Yeah. I'm a bin man. Okay. Let's go. Rip off Scotty. Well, we'll work until it's too dark, and then we're going to rip off Scotty. Why did I hear flowing water behind me when I stood up? Tell me that's not a new feature. That's disgusting. Did you hear that? Ugh. I'm actually going to have a coffee in the pub before we leave. Oh yeah! I just thought because Mop's turned off and the wandering NPCs are back, that means that we've got access to Drunken Uncle in places other than the pub. Where is he? We're going to be able to see Mindrake and Kitten. Well, Kitten had an unfortunate incident, but... Oh, dickhead. Can I have... I need a coffee. I need 2 coffees. Can you bring them outside? I can't come in at the moment because there's a violent man at the poker machine. Mina or Gwynblade, where are they? I need a bus. British discipline and stubble and masochism. Oh shit, he saw me. I can take him, right? Listen. That was months ago. Leave my uncle alone. He was nothing to do with this. Any problem you have is between you and me. Yeah? No, come out here. Tackle this outside. Leave my uncle alone.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, no, listen. Just come... Oh, he's powering up. He's popping his consumables. Come down here. Right, come all the way over here.
Laitetaanko sitä pullon jaloviina ja aspetti?
He's coming. Hurry up.
Lastitko mieluummin pitkät ystävät?
Okay, he stopped. Right, 2 coffees for me, please. Thank you. He's chugging health bar. I'm going for a night of gambling, so I need a lot of... There we go, lovely. Thank you. You alright, Uncle? Let me move you out of the way a little bit. You've broken your arm. I just want to run this guy over and see if I've got a way out of this. No. What a bitch. Right, let's go gambling. I need to get Scotty's bet to max because I'm going to gamble the house and the car on Venti at the end. Use your master strike. I had to wait for him to attack. Can you ride the ghost scooter? Alas, no. Lure him into someone's septic tank. Kitten, there's somebody that swam in poo in this playthrough in the last 24 hours. Would that be the end to him? End of him, I should say. Give Kitten a friend. I've never thought of running him over before, but if I run him, I'd end up in prison, wouldn't I? I don't want to go to prison again. I've done too much prison lately. Right, while there's still a tiny bit of light left, we'll work on the car until it gets dark. So we can do it on the van light, can't we? My summer prison sentence. I've done too much lately. Can't be expected to do more. Right, let's have the radio on. This was played at Kitten's funeral, by the way. Oh! My drive gear and half shafts fell. Oh, of course they fell off. But the drive gear and the half shafts wouldn't be necessary for the car to start, would they? Look at that. That might have to be today's thumbnail. What the fuck has happened? He's got a stack. Is that what it is? It's like a bad mustache. Jesus. He's staring at you. This poor car. Oh, dick. Okay, right. I need to put the half shafts in, right? But they're not going to affect whether or not the engine will start. The new oil filter's in. The carb's on. Do I maybe need to retune the... Obviously the drive gear fell off, because the drive gear always falls off. Do you know you can get them goats that have got narcolepsy? And there's like videos of them on YouTube and stuff where you go like, bah! Like that, and they panic and fall asleep. Just like roll over on their face and fall asleep. That's what the drive gear's like in my summer car. If you sneeze too heavily while in your car, the drive gear falls off. Do I put the... What's there? The problem is I'm in danger of wearing out this battery, aren't I? I think it's narcolepsy, I just think it's pure terror. Is that what it is with the goats? You just freeze them into... You just stun lock them. Right, and then half shafts. Right, don't lose one of these through the floor like last time. Never mind, I've lost one through the floor. The car cannot be driven today because the half shaft has despawned and gone missing. Has that really happened again? Oh, it's there. Sorry. It's there. Whew. Saved. Then, yeah, we got it. I had a stream last week. I don't know if you were there for it, Kepler, where the half shaft fell off. I think you were there, weren't you? Just went through the floor. That there. Poofed. Can you get an add-on? A mod? Where you can just teleport stuff back to yourself? You teleport like a big menu that can, I know you can do it on the editor, but... So in case something does fall through the ground, I don't have to go through the whole rigmarole of the game's internal bug fix strategy and I can just get it back. You can do that without the editor. Maybe. Cat's always mentioned a quick save mod as well for crashes, but kind of don't like the idea of that. But I suppose we've got by without using the editor for any kind of abuse or cheating, right? So maybe we can be trusted. Right, I don't think any of these are going to fix whether or not the engine will start, though. They're all connected. Distributor's fine. Unless the starter motor or something's broken. But every time I replace the engine, usually, I don't need to fuck about with these things. Has the engine still got oil in it? Yeah, engine oil's fine. Whoa, fuck. I lost my controller then, it's sat on my lap. So what? Don't drain this battery stuff, you moron. So the oil's still full. This is... I can't remember whether it's meant to say that on the AFR. I'm trying it, fuck it. Clock out, choke out. If not, we'll buy a new battery in the morning, I can afford it. Imagine it just starts. I thought it had started then, it was somebody shutting a door in the building. It's not happening, is it? But it is ticking over. Also, it's far, far too dark to be working on this right now. Do I go to Scotty? Do you fancy some late night gambling, or should I sleep down? Maybe let's sleep. Yeah, let's sleep, let's sleep. We'll do gambling another time. Gotta get this fuck-ass in cast set up. Didn't ask you to stop, radio. Somebody say the word. Does anybody know how to spell hedgehog? Apparently nobody can spell that word. I'm seeing no proof.
Welcome back to Finish Frenzy, the hottest radio show on the side of Betty Alvey. Folks, have you heard about Jothan's latest exploit? Try to jump them.
Shut up. Do you know what? I think with him outside, I'm going to stay in the car for this. In the van. If he gets aggressive, it's somebody else's fault. Kepler wrote the word hedgehog, which means he's in charge of the midstream brake. If anything goes wrong, blame Kepler entirely. Keep it calm. Be back 2 minutes.
jäämät tuliaisinaan. Aika liian matala, ei tullut risti aukista. Isä näytti omansa. Äiti ei aina jaksa. Joskus on hiljaa viikkoja. Lääkärit ne puhuu vaan. Se tekee sitä tahallaan. Täti saattoi sen sairaalaan. Ja vaikkei juuret yllää pohjaan. Ne kiinni jää tähän maarotaiseen. Eikä kukaan toinen mua ohjaa.
You know what, Kepler? There was no bit spam during the midstream break, which is usually a sign of a good one. But the fact that Death Song sat playing while I'm giving that as a bad one. It's been, except for that, right? Right, despite the music, I'm not dead. But what is in this can? The Death Song with death looming outside. His death. Fucking hell. Azar says Diet Coke. Tagslack says Tropical. Can I have his hat? Schmidt says Cloudy Lemonade. What's he doing? Diet Coke. What did I say you said? Did I say Cloudy Lemonade? Automation says Pepsi Max. Kepler says grape soda. It's a bit loud in here, but I'll have a beer.
Että sitä otetaan niinku vähän kolmannellekin jalalle.
Shut up. If he comes in, can you kick him out? Swifter, welcome to the stream, says Tropical Blaster. Santa says Pepsi Max Cherry. Oh, I swapped you and Azar, I see. How dare you accuse me of guessing cola? Bit big studs there. Kitten says lemon and lime. God, this game's loud. Cheeky was right. Can I not arrange the... I can't, can I? I'm going to have to sit and eat it like this. I tell you where, we'll go sit over there. Best seat in the house. Above your own unconscious uncle. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. Just in time for a drink. Guess it's Professor Peppy again. Shaggy Dan, good morning. Knock off... What? What's it called? Orange Nice, or whatever it's called. Did I have the fucking thing on during the midstream? I might have done. Paula and Mina come swinging in saying ginger beer. I like me. I also need. Can somebody say grace for me? Don't just write the word grace. We've had that joke 1,000 fucking times. Loving him, minute. Appreciate it. You useless. It's fine. Come this way. Good food, good meal, good God, let's eat. Where's it gone? Oh, it's alright. It's not touched the floor though, right? Technically, it landed upside down. No, it landed the right way up. Where's my beer gone? Fuck's sake. I'm assuming you can't kick him out because he's family. I can have another beer.
Ei helvetti osallistuanko minä johonkin rikokseen, jos minä tämä tulee Anna.
Veterinarian Peppy. There's how sticky that floor probably is. Yeah, my uncle's been just sweating on it all summer. The answer, by the way, Hola, Mina. I'm not even angry because I get to drink ginger beer. Right, what do as I say? Good food, good meat, good God. Let's eat. One of these. It's not good meat though. Lovely. I thought that I should have said it. You said it on Friday. So what did I say on Friday? The drink of God. The drink of ginger gods. Right, I need to sleep, but this guy's like... I need to get him away from my bed, otherwise he's going to beat me up in my sleep. Mate, this way. Come on, this way. If you get run over by a bus, it's somebody else's problem. You told Chris Man you bought ginger beer. The clues are always there. Praise the Lord and pass the beer works in a pinch too. What's the song from Mafia? Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition or something. This way, dickhead. If I can get him behind the van at least. Oh. The pub's shut, knobhead. Right, come here. The fucking shop's shut. And Uncle's been locked in. This way. Just shut the club down. Come on. Okay, he's good. I need to get him behind the van. Wait, he's going to knock into the... Martin, get that off. Fuck's it. Martin, thank you for the big bits. I've got... Uncle's unconscious. Tamo's unconscious. I'm off to bed. Good night. It's fucking good. It's killing me. At least there's no Mina or Gwynblade on the bus. Thoughts? Don't say it.
Life is good.
And do as you please, automation here. Thing is, I need the shop to be open, but it's not going to be open because fucking Boyo's unconscious here. Have I just, like, soft locked the shop? I can't buy... I'm here to buy a new battery. I can't buy a new battery because I knocked out the shopkeeper before he went home last night, and now he... It's alright, it's fine. It's fine. He's snuggled up on the couch. I probably can't get out here either because this guy's in the way. I'd really, really like him to get run over by the bus. Should we... Wait, but if the bus has a really hard impact with him, Mina might spill her mini M&Ms. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Voi saatana!
You can't have anything nice in this. Okay, let's get the car fixed. This game's fucked. I can't even blame the bugs anymore because mop's off. This is just my summer. This is just like raw, unfiltered my summer car bullshit that's happening right now. Not in great. Where's he? Oh, he's gone over there. He's going to go to Slops's house, look. Maybe he's Slops's wife. Right, let's see if I can work out what this problem is. If not, I'm going to have to save so Dickhead wakes up and starts running the shop that he's paid to run. And I've missed the drink. Kitten's theme tunes on. Martin, thank you for the big bits. It's Wednesday. Am I going to be rally ready for Saturday? I need to get the car up and running, get it to Alcarion's, and get the windscreen fixed. Fuck. Mind right, I'm just borrowing your drinks thing. I can't remember what any of this stuff's called now. I need to go home and get a shower and stuff. Right, what am I missing with the car? Like, I have a feeling I put something back together wrong when I was refitting the engine. But what? He's off to church to cleanse his soul on a morning. Nothing better than a quick Wednesday morning visit to the church after you've spent all night beating somebody up and watching Benjamin crash his bike. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Right. Let's all put our collective brain cell together and figure this out. Was Wednesday church a thing? So it was Saturday and Wednesday? No, Sunday. Saturday and Wednesday's the lottery. Right. Sunwed. What could have decided to screw me on this engine? It could be the valve timing, but genuine question to people that know about cars. If could the valve timing be so off that the engine just doesn't start at all? People got up to so much on Monday and Tuesday they had to go to church again. Is that quote from something? That sounds familiar. 2 services on Sunday, an evening service on Wednesday. 2 on Sunday. It's Friday and it's Saturday. Sunday, what? My mother is always the pianist at her church, and my father was the orchestra director, which means I always had to go. So I'd hang out in my father's office and look up how to get Mew from under the bus. Mew from under the bus. Was there a noise? You might have to be a bit more specific than that. Sure about in-game. Maybe then, maybe? Sup foot nips, says Trim. It's like having Razor here, but less gay, according to Kitten. It's still funny, that. Trim, good afternoon. Satan, welcome to the... Sorry, Dark. Oh, you know what I mean? Welcome to the stream. This morning I had to wear a hoodie, at least on the way, because it had dropped to half the temperature it was yesterday and rained a bit. This afternoon it's back to being sweaty on the way back and cooking. I love the British weather. It's not warming up again, is it? Promise me? I don't even have the valves. Is my rocker shaft broken? Where's my valves? Where's my valves? Is that a bug? Shh. Okay. No. I'm gonna. It's alright. Just in case it's a bug, I'm gonna go and save and come back in, and that'll also fix the shop, which is nice. Ooh, this game today. But it's fine. So nice out this way today. What, I thought Razor was gay, yeah. Why does it... Is the company Razor spelt with a capital? No, because that's ER, isn't it? It's 23 degrees now. Shit. I mean, at least it's 10 degrees lower than it was yesterday, right? The Motorola Razor. Maybe? Oh, it's Mazak! Look at him. Have you all missed Mazak? The first person, actually, to sleep in our mother's bed. Other than our mother. Right, I'm going to go and save. I don't know why I drove this way. I was just excited to see Mazak. Now, at least, will have respawned. With a bit of luck, we've got rid of Uncle as well. Can I just... He's almost laid in a position to get me banned on Twitch. Can anybody else see it? Uncle's in there, yeah. Don't laugh, Kepler, it's very serious. Right, I'm saving and coming back in. Paint him like one of your French breads. So let me quiet. Okay, all temperatures are looking good. I think this new card. Then again, all temperatures look good anyway. There is still a chance that the PC crashes with this new GPU, so just brace yourself. But with a bit of luck, it was a broken GPU and we don't have to worry anymore. Justin Breaker, welcome to the stream. That is what was happening, yes. Good observation. Welcome to the stream. Should we call that the besieged besieged position? There was 2 instances there where it almost appeared regularly, and it was me trying to make anything in Besieged and Slops trying to make anything in Minecraft. Fucking hell. Then of course the Wolfenstein games, which are full of them. Alright, is it fixed? It's fixed. Good. Just in case the valves were missing on the rocker shaft. Damn, I must have absolutely shagged the engine then yesterday. I'm guessing the piston... I've never seen a piston blow out in this game, though, without it taking the oil pan with it. Is anybody else slightly surprised that it happened like that? Like, usually the piston, if it's going to escape its chamber, it has to go somewhere. And it seems to have come out without damaging the oil pan. Right, get it. Alright, let's go back. If it is the rocker shaft, that's fine, because it then just drives to Alkirion to keep going. And it came out the top and not the bottom. That would explain the damage to the rocker shaft, right? Yep. Actually, that's a good sign, because that means I don't have to worry about Cousin if I do go to Alkirion. Should I do rocker shaft timing? Fucking completely broken. It is nice to not have to worry about... Are we all good with 45 frames a second? Even though I've got this stupidly ridiculous card. It's not the biggest problem in the world, right? You soon get used to it. Who's left that there? I was worried for half a second about that breaking the windscreen, but I don't have one after the crash. Yeah, this is fucked, isn't it? Alright, I think we go to Alkirions and buy a new one. I know it's right at the beginning, but it's no biggie. Yeah. We just need to get this fucking game beat right. By any means necessary. I got a 50-60 Swifter. I've got a big one. That while I'm upgraded. But my summer car's just uniquely, terribly optimised. And it seems like barely anybody. Look, there's like 7 people in the world that can get this game to run above 45 frames. Yeah, you adapt, exactly. As long as it's alright for you, I suppose. And if I can cope, then we'll get through it. Yes, we've got the... I just fucking took the wrong thing off. It's alright, it's fine, it's fine. Right, give me that. Give me you. Come here. You go there. These are 10s, aren't they, that put the rocker shaft on? 11s? 9s? 8s? 8s. Yeah, the new one's in, Dougie. So, with a bit of luck, we won't be having them. With a bit of luck, it was my old GPU that was broken. Because all the crashes started after I put that in. As for my summer car, I can't run it without mods, and it's broken with mods, so we're just going to have to cope with it being low frame rate until it's beaten. If it ever gets beaten. The cylinder head's fine, right? Yeah, I reckon. The carb obviously can't be damaged, neither can the headers, because they're parts that you order. Oh, if I could just hear the engine today, I'd be happy. Well, let's shut this. As Bear says, people come and steal my my stereo. What really surprised me with this card, by the way, it was only 270 quid. Like, in my mind, it's still 2020, and there's all the shortages and the Bitcoin mining rubbish, and they're all like $7,000. That's just the price they are, Kepler. Yeah? It's not even it wasn't even a bargain. Go for it, Swifty. They're cheap as shit at the moment. Obviously, it's not the big ones. Gwynblade was saying that. What is it? Is it the 2070 that's the big one? 5070 or 50 whatever? 5090. But if you want to get this one, not bad. Apparently, the real big boobs 50 line, he was saying, are expensive still. But yeah, affordable. Like, I've been putting off that upgrade whenever it's been mentioned, assuming that they were still prohibitively expensive. Timmy, well, my summer car 2 will come out, will still be here. It is coming out, Timmy, it's coming out this year. The 5090 is top, then 5080. Okay, and it scales down from there. Right? Would a 5060 be more powerful than a 4090? Genuine question. The heatwave actually, Timmy, is broken today. Like yesterday, it was what, 35 on Monday, which is, what's 35 in Fahrenheit? Like 90 plus ish, which no air conditioning, insulated walls, etc. is awful. But yesterday it cooled down a little bit, and today it rained.
Wasp car freshener. One whiff of this and those pesky wasps will steer clear of exactly your Satsuma. Swap the buzz for a breeze with anti-wasp.
So it's not. So the top end 40 range is still better than the bottom end 50 range. Good. But I have absolutely no desire to play anything over 60 Hz or 1080p. I don't plan on buying a new monitor anytime soon or anything, so this should be perfect for me for a long time. As long as the PC doesn't crash. You can't stop him, Martin, no matter what you do. I think if you had 2 ideal NASA, like, super-powered computers next to each other, or 3, 2 of them would run my summer car at 120 frames, and the other one would be stuck at 30 for no fucking reason. It's just my summer car. Right, watch out for Cousin. I don't think Cousin's on the road right now. I think he was left back there. But seeing him means that he's not a concern. Until it turns out he went down here, fell off the road, got stuck and decided to come back this way and kills me. Again, which was happening. It doesn't actually feel any different frame rate wise here though, does it? It's like in the house where it really stinks. And I assume it's because of all the like items and objects and stuff piled up everywhere. But this is not too bad. Can I ask you all a question? I was thinking for the rally that instead of 5 tries at each leg, I give half a stream to each leg. Yes, you can, but you've already used the one question. Ah, shit. Like, potentially changing it a little bit, because this rally is nails. And I'm going to need more practice than I'm getting, I think. So maybe, I mean, it absolutely risks death. But still. Usually the X80 beats the X minus 190 by a lot, but it either wasn't much or nothing at all this time. Yeah. We hit some plateau or something at the moment. I'd be fine with that. This playthrough's got to end eventually. Yeah. Because I don't think I'm getting enough practice, right? I get like 5 attempts at each pass. Like just finishing a run. I think the speed I have to absolutely welly the dicks out of the car seems to destroy the car, let alone risk my life. It's fucked. I wish the car was here really badly, by the way. I don't know why I dragged it to town instead of dragged it here. I just assumed that all I had to do was just reassemble it, but no. We've hit Nvidia kneecapping their own consumer cards, so the servers have to buy super fucking expensive data center cards. And that causes a plateau for the average consumer. Still hanging in there. Was that me or you, Aqua? Given it's like 1 AM or something where you are right now. I'll carry on. You suck and I hate you. Can I have a new rocket chef, please?
Terve! Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Oi vittu!
Did he just shut? Holy fuck, I just made that in time. If I'd have been a minute later, he'd have shut. Oh, we better hope that this is the solution after all. Never change his clothes. This is the 90s, we didn't give a fuck about changing clothes. There's no Instagram and stuff, right, to expose your same shirtness. That's why I always make sure to wear completely different clothes on every stream, to make it really clear that I'm not poor and only have one set of clothes. If they make the consumer cards at 1k look too good, then Enterprise will only use the consumer cards rather than spending 10 grand on data center ones. Shit. And that trickles down to us getting fucked, right? Also, this is the whole why put effort into putting chips into cards to sell one by one when AI places buy them by the container load. Does AI really require that much hardware? Surprising, it's so good for the environment. Shit. Making giant data centers just for AI. Or, as we will call them in 30 years, Ground Zero. They're looking to power AI with nuclear. Well, I think if anything gets us to using nuclear again, if AI does it, at least that's a bit of good, right? think ChatGPT takes something like 5,000 GPUs going 24/7. 24/7 for 6 weeks to just to train it. What, one cycle? Let's give AI nukes. Well, I mean, you don't have to have them control it, right? The implications scare me. That's wild as hell, though. Meta wants like 350,000 Nvidia chips. Shit. Big business for them, right? Cost 25 grand each. That's going from nothing to everything ChatGPT can do. Oh, it's taken that from... Yeah, to get to where we are now, it's taken that much. ChatGPT killed my dog. Only because you asked it what's the best chocolate to give a Dachshund. Dachshund. Fuck. Where is the money in selling a GP? Yeah, exactly, I suppose. Huh. Wiener dogs. We don't use the word wiener in Europe, do we? Entirely means willy, and only for people under 6. Like, we actually call them sausage dogs. Trim, did you by any chance get... Did Twitch ask you if that's okay? I always imagine that Sopan like calls somebody a smelly poo and gets like threatened to get banned, but Trim can say something like that and it's fine. Dash hound. Yeah, that's a weird way to say it. That's how the US say it, right? Dachshund or something, the Germans say. It has before, but it allows it now. You pass the test, Trim, you see. Not everything. Basically, training ChatGPT V1 requires that much time and resources. Training version 2 would take that much time and resources again. That's fucked. Sausage dog sounds more proper. Wait, what's Martin testing? It's gonna write this is where Martin gets banned. And then Trim gets the pink name that he's already got. Dachshund. Yeah. Cats! We need you, please. We need our German correspondent. Message deleted by moderator. Yeah, it's just asked me if I'd like to unban Martin. I think we'll leave him for a day or two, right? Give ourselves a little treat. Good work, Trim. Now we need you to work on Sothan. You have a very smelly bum and your bum smells and you can't bear the thought of smelling your own bum. Right, rocket shaft, bang. I need you on there. Then I need you in here. Then I need you in there. You in there. You in there. You in McGregor. Like that. Bing, bang, boink. Like that, speaking of cats. That goes on there. You are 7s or 9s. Let's go 7s. Bing. Bang. Boing. Lovely. It's used to Augur talking in this, yeah, I suppose. They want to fucking slacken that off a bit, though, don't they? Like, I keep saying it, but they've got these, like, friendly... Then again, it's, as everybody said, it's for their own back, right? Like, if you say something that gets you in trouble, and Twitch warned you and said, "Do you want to say it?" then that's themselves covered, isn't it? But it's not like we need to protect anybody on this platform. Because what do you reckon the average age? If there's 10 new users an hour on Twitch, what do you reckon their average age is? 32, maybe? Because you just don't run into kids. Well, yesterday it felt like an exception. I don't think so. I don't think any kids give a flying fuck about video game streaming anymore. I need a new battery, don't I? Shit. I think this is a rapidly aging platform. Like 2018, it was awash with kids, right? But now, I think it's just those old women left. Do you reckon? Like yesterday, we had that guy in, and it felt like sport that we'd missed for some reason. Exactly, mine. The fact that you can.
The must-have accessory for everyone in this godforsaken country, the anti-wasp car freshener.
The fact you can recall the last time we saw somebody like that is quite telling. Right, I'm going to have a pile of dead batteries down here. This is going to be my dead battery graveyard. Right, I'm going to nip to the shop. I know I'm driving around a lot today, but this has been the stream of trying to fix the car fire. I don't think kids are watching My Summer Car or KC. That's also true, but just in general, given how like short-form content has dominated everything lately, I genuinely don't think if kids are going to download 3 apps, I think it's YouTube at a push. But it's TikTok, right? Probably watching Fortnite or whatnot, though. But I think that might be an opinion from, like, 7 years ago. Does someone get shitty on here during half term? There was somebody yesterday, there was a Russian kid who tried his hardest to get me to say Russian words. We just ignored him into existence. But it feels like the platform's aging. TikTok is the bane of humanity. Is it any better or worse than Twitch? I suppose it is a little bit, right? At least this isn't damaging people's attention spans. I don't actually think the average is 13, but I think it's probably something like, yeah, low 20s maybe. Right, can I have a battery, please?
Ehtoon möllykkätään sinullekin.
Them two outside winding you up by any chance? People are really fucking stupid until 25. And that's when the very, very slow ramp up to maturity starts. The Russian words he was trying to get you to say were just Russian swear. I had a feeling so. Whenever somebody does that, what they really, really want is someone to translate it and try and clap back. So translating it and not clapping back is fine, but unless you want the guy to stay around, it's better to just let them tire themselves out, right? There is a battery charger, Timmy, yeah, but you can only have one battery on it at a time, and it's back at the house, so currently I'm just driving about wasting batteries. Let's get Stubbler to say Irish swear words. All the bad ones are gone, as most of the language is forgotten. Shit. Let's go like that. And like that. Right, now. I didn't do the timing on the rocker shaft, did I?
Voi saatana!
I just want to hit the car running today. If I can get the car running today, we'll rally in tomorrow, right? I need to get the engine fixed. Not the engine. What is this? I need to get the windscreen fixed. That's all. I figured I just had the image in my head of me going to a Russian stream and saying things like "fuck lol." Should have said that yesterday, actually. So how funny would it be if I went into a stream that didn't know English and just went poo, tits, fuck, bums, tee. Doesn't kind of hit the same, does it? Just annoyed Twitch didn't have a Ukrainian flag emote. I'm fairly sure they give less of a fuck about less of a fuck about supporting their government as we do with ours. Saying all the things you handle, like you say in real life, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Literally no swear words in Gaelic. Fool is about as rude as it gets. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, I'm worried now that the crankshaft's buggered. But if I can get it running, then we'll take it to Alcarion and get him to repair the rest. Why there's so many meanies in Searing Gorge. You've been to Searing Gorge before, right, Trim? I assume you've tickled it a tiny bit on previous characters. By the way, for those that don't know, Trim has never got to 60 on World of Warcraft. He's always started when we start and then trailed off. He's now got his highest ever level character on hardcore on a warrior. This is not just investing a load of time. This is fucking. Do you know what I mean? Proof of the depths of the English colonisation that the Irish and Scottish can't swear in their native tongues. Warriors are a bitch to level. Exactly right. So that I genuinely think he might have just and he also soloed the Whirlwind Axe quest. Right, we've got power. Please. Please. It's alive! Yes! Fucking hell, I've been live for 2 hours and 13 minutes, but it's moving, it's running, it's alive! Attention. Yes! Right, let's give it a run around the block. Yeah. Right, I'll leave the van in town, right? We'll leave the van, because that's for picking me up. Oh, so happy. It might be fucked, it might die, but for now, it's running. The distributor's not squealing. It's not clanking and banging. The exhaust sounds fine. There's white smoke coming out of the back. Yeah, it's 52, yeah. I didn't expect Trim to be the best WoW player in the Doomhaus, given he's never got to 60 before. Or any max level on any version of the game. But here we are. No, I got past Martin Bridge when I crashed. Right. I stink and I need the engine. Let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home. Do I take the van back to... The van's fine here, right? Yeah, in fact, the van might as well stay in the Park Ferme area. The van might as well stay here. Yeah, I just got over Martin Bridge and then crashed. It was part of the going over Martin Bridge process that fucked the car in the first place. Good. Good. We got the happy ending. Good work, team. I say we got the happy ending. Sothan's still struggled, but other than that, other than Sothan, and Sothan's wife, who's now like 5 million max. Look at the state.
Spontaneous combustion. Instant engine for when you value time over safety.
How do you feel about the happy ending, by the way? Look at this fucking shit. Look at the bumper. Look how picturesque that is. Banger. Alright, let's go home. It's an it's like exploded blueprints. Come on, you little beauty, warm up, we're going for a drive. Oh, it feels good to be alive, but I'm not saying the other thing. Another orange point at the end of this. I'm laughing. Will I still be shit at the rally? Undoubtedly. Will I still be stuck here in 3 months' time? Almost certainly. Did I at least repair the car after the last mistake? Yeah. Let's go up. Let's have a shower. Let's get cleaned up. Let's get this car to Valkyrion's and get him to fucking repair it this time. And it's got road tyres on it as well now. Beautiful. So, oh, there's cousin as well. I'm going now. Fuck it. I'm going. I love you, little car. So what do we think the diagnosis is then? What happened? Did I take that corner? If there was no damage to the underside of the car after the incident yesterday. So for those that don't know, my rocker shaft broke, my piston broke, and my head gasket was destroyed in a collision where I tried to cut the corner near Alcarion's and crashed into one of the men at the side of the road. Consider this. He was laid on the bonnet and I was like, get off the bonnet, get off the bonnet. I wonder if he clipped into the engine compartment and like damaged all of those components. Because the fact that the lower ones, like the oil pan and the gearbox and the block, weren't affected is suspicious to me. Did I kill a man so hard that he kicked my piston clean out of the chamber? Just so, that's impressive. I don't think it was that. But if I'd taken damage from underneath... What I don't understand is how the oil pan drained entirely when it wasn't broken. Like, the thing is, mine is there's absolutely zero sign of impact on the underside of the engine. It's all high up, and it happened just after I shook that dead guy off my body. But that's true. But it was all at once, mate. It was an instant thing. Banger, by the way. Kit knows. Trying to click off Blood Rage so I could get out of combat. It's disappeared at the exact moment, so I clicked off the next buff, which was the Unix. Get shit on. Chopped. Oh, fucking Warchief's Blessing and Dragon Slayer and Zandalar's buff on hardcore is... You feel invincible. It's so good. Never appreciated world buff so much. I'm level 43. And on the hardcore, because it's like a tight little server community, you all have to gather up. There's like a ping goes out on the Discord when the buffs go out, and the whole server gathers up in like Booty Bay or whatever. And there's a big parties going on and stuff. It's nice to have some community back. I mean, if I took my Corsa and drove it in a rally, there'd be damage. True, mate, that is true. But it would not fit the rest of the game so far, if that makes sense. Like, it was a real instant thing after that incident. The fire is the puzzle piece as well. Yeah, I mean, the fire was caused by the oil draining. The oil draining would have... Sorry, the oil draining probably caused the piston to not move enough and shear off and smash. The piston shearing off and smashing probably caused the rocker shaft to break, and all of that was no lubrication, so it caught fire, right? Well, I meant burning steps, not Searing Gorge. I get a mix. I was going to say, you know, you somehow got up to 52 and never been to Searing Gorge. So do you all have to pay to play? Yeah, it's the official one, Alcarion, yeah. We're on the official Blizzard service for now. And it's not so good for normal play, but the hardcore is amazing. It's permadeath. Alkirion, incidentally, good morning. You've made a lot of money out of me today, Alkirion. I think I saved my back remembering sink baths for what little ones exist. Oh yeah, sink baths. You'd have to bend over. Been bending over the shower for 8 months or something. I think everybody's got a picture of themselves as kids sitting in a washing up bowl, right? Yeah, I'm so than yeah, we're just used to something different, that's all. Yeah, no, we're on the for now we're on the official ones, Alkirion, yeah. When Blizzard releases one, the private servers go quiet for a while, as you can imagine. So we might as well play. Don't have the picture, but we definitely did it. I remember doing it on holiday. I wish they'd have emptied the cutlery out when I got in here, though. I wanted to get back into WoW, but not sure I want to pay for the sub again. Yeah. We'll let you know when the next private server comes around, I suppose, off period. Hardcore though. Yeah, that's one thing that you don't get elsewhere. So good. It's like WoW 2, really. Ooh, this cheeky. Get this for a My Summer Car stream, cheeky. You'll know. You'll fully understand this. Yesterday, while rallying, the car caught fire for seemingly no reason whatsoever, and it's taken me 2.5 hours to repair it. That's all that's happened today. There is a fresh server coming out, King, yeah, but it's like it's not vanilla. It's like a load of custom stuff on top, right? Which is slightly different. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bit. CT Green. What? When Rodney said his name, it sounded so much better.
Trust your feelings.
True. True. Easy Green, thank you for the bits. Trust your swing. No, wow, guy, got a link to an article about a 50 warrior playing hardcore mode completely naked solo. Yeah, people do like weird challenges with it and stuff. They do like naked fist only or whatever, or they make like new classes and stuff. It's cool. Exactly, cheeky, exactly. Up to the street. I only thought it was wide. I mean, some people ramp the difficulty up so much just to feel. Some of us have done this cycle every year for 10 years. Sometimes you need just a little bit more, right? Still amazed that Turtle Wows is going so custom that they swap into a new engine entirely. It's so good. Do you know what Turtle Wow's got that I'm really jealous of? They've got a nighttime add-on that crushes all light, and you have to carry around a torch and Duskwoods, like there's like Worgen come springing at you out of the darkness. It's so immersive. It looks mint. Go look it up, so then, like Turtle Wow Darkness Falls, that's what it's called. When you should really think, why not? True. By the way, I read an article this morning about the developers of Subnautica 2. Where's my... Oh, fuck it, I'll be so used to driving the van, I forgot the handbrake's not there. Apparently a shake-up in the management development team took place at the studio, casting some concern over the quality of the upcoming release. Same for State of Decay, you know, Valkyrion. Yeah, there's 2 games that I was a big fan of that I'm kind of worried about their sequels. Apparently State of Decay had the same thing. Butthole, clenched expectations, lowered faith in humanity, nearly gone. Yeah, I mean, after Below Zero, I'm already in a position where if there's anything wrong with it, it's fine, because Subnautica 1 is perfect, right? I appreciate Alkira, yeah, I'll give it a read after the stream. Yeah, I'm hopeful, and I'll play the fuck out of it on stream regardless. But I just don't want to. I don't want a multiplayer. I don't want a voiced character, and I don't want a multiplayer Subnautica. So I'm worried that the game, despite being playable single player, is designed around the possibility of having two. Because a solo horror-focused survival game, it's like Chrisman said about The Forest. He said it's like terrifying and really like scary and tense, and the story's amazing. But the second you get a second person in, it's bullshit. Like all of that fear and panic and everything just dissipates. I'm kind of worried about a game that I like. Yeah. I don't know actually, sir. I don't know anybody. Well, the only people I know who play on it are people from an old guild. Who are the ones that put me onto this new one that's coming in? I think hardcore appeals the most to private server players because we're used to characters just not existing eventually, right? Like, we're used to getting our goals done and then just retiring the character and just enjoying the memory instead of sat looking at it through expansions you don't want to play. So hardcore, like, we're already kind of... What am I doing? I put that on just to listen to some music, and I'm just sitting down to fucking look at the weather for some reason. I wouldn't call Subnautica horror. Horror adjacent, maybe? There are some skit. I would 100%... Yeah, no, I disagree almost entirely with that sort of thing, yeah. The best aspects of Subnautica were the horror. The horror aspect. The tension and the fear and the way it played with the unknown and the way it played with darkness, the way it played with danger. It was all... And you can tell, because they removed the horror for the sequel, and it was one of the Below Zero, I should say, and it was one of the most bland experiences. Without that fear and that tension and that perfectly crafted push and pull, it was just a wet game in more ways than one. Yeah. Subnautica is definitely a horror game, fantastically crafted horror game. Yeah. Oh, that's one of them games, a bit like it's gone into the category with Red Dead Redemption 2, where I loved it so much I daren't play it again. Oh, yeah, survival horror. That's why I'm so intrigued in The Forest, because that's meant to be survival horror as well, right? As opposed to just like Grounded, which was action survival. And this, which is frustration survival. Yeah. So for those that don't know, after this, KCD will become the main game, and the Friday game will be The Forest. I've never played it before. All I've ever seen is the odd screenshot on Chrisman's stream of him and Eric and Kitten and friends play it. Speak for yourself, Regrounded. Signed, Arachnophobes. I forgot about that. You know, honestly, one of my highlights of gaming, I think, was when... I think it was a quiet period in the stream. You remember this, Kitten? It was me and you were fucking blabbing in the early game. And I could hear something outside while I got like a little base set up out of just like a few sticks and some walls and a basic bed, and I was enjoying myself. And I was like, oh, it's time to go to bed. And I could hear something. And I peeked, because you could do the peep thing, right? Looked through the window in the long grass, and I saw a wolf spider for the first time. But it was... Do you know that scene in Signs where there's a kid's birthday party and the alien just goes along the edge of the path in full broad daylight? One of the scariest things I'd ever seen as a teenager or whatever. It was like that. Ooh, but it was like the size of... bigger than my house. It was terrifying. Yeah, but do you know, when it attacked, that wasn't as bad as when we just sort of basically, just like roughly saw it in the distance. Also, Grounded 2. In the next 18 months, State of Decay 2, Grounded 2, Subnautica, State of Decay 3, Grounded 2, Subnautica 2, the finale of Long Dark, and My Winter Car. Ooh, it's a Doomhaus here. Disgusting. Honestly, I think even for non-arachnophobes, there's nothing quite like the fear when a spider roaring right next to you. Not unlike the Reapers in Subnautica, yeah. But oddly, you feel I felt more danger from wolf spiders and stuff in Grounded than I ever did from Reapers, right? Because at least with Reapers you could see them from a distance. Oh, Grounded is so good. And now I've got this GPU, I can play it. Because I was worried. Long Dark has gone on for so long that I can't even remember the story. I was thinking this with Long Dark. Do we just start from scratch and just do a full run? Because it's been since 2021 when we started that playthrough. We've been playing every episode as it releases. But I've kind of gone off... Maybe we just play it. Because we would benefit from having a few slightly shorter playthroughs that aren't 700 hours long, right? Speaking of which, Resident Evil's coming up, don't forget. So for Halloween, everybody, we'll be playing Resident Evil 7. A game I've never played before. But apparently, an absolute rager. I remember Trim playing it for like 2 hours once over Halloween. And at the end of his stream, there was like a thin trail of blood from each ear. There he is, saying it's good. I'm up for it. I started this tradition of playing Resident Evil games over Halloween, somewhat ironically, because I'd run out of Dead Space games, and I was like, oh, let's go and play the game that inspired it, Resident Evil 4. Turns out, really fucking good. Then I played the first one a year later, and it's still arguably one of my top 3 playthroughs ever in this channel. And now we've wiggled and wormed all our way through the entire franchise and all the remakes, and we're going to play 7 next. But then after 7, we're out of games, don't forget, at least numbered titles. Shit. Do I save? Yeah, I save. Save. Bang. Then let's take the car to Alcarion's. Can I save? Can I afford a save? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we don't replay Long Dark and I just get used to the slightly shorter runs of stuff. I think the thing is, though, is that I'm not interested unless it's some, like, enormous, gigantic project. The Short Dark, yeah. Like, I've got a bee under my bonnet with My Summer Cars to the point where I'm thinking I could take anything on. Like Razor said yesterday, this game shits all over any Souls game for difficulty. Which is an odd thing to say, but I believe it. Long, dark, and handsome. He is handsome, isn't he, the main character of Long? What's he called? To Sothan's point, I can't even remember the name of the protagonist of that fucking game. What's his name? It's voiced by Commander Shepard, isn't it? The actor. Mackenzie. Right then, you piece of shit. Let's have you off to Alcarion's. Alcarion, we're on the way. We need to get you repaired. Do I treat myself and get the bodywork repaired? Press 1 if you want to get the bodywork repaired, or press 2 if it would probably be better to just leave it. Kepler says repair it. Never get into Long Dark. I played the first hour or two like 5 times. Honestly, Azar, it very quickly... It's one of them games where the developers were quite raw at the start, so the beginning is quite slow and quite, like, not very feature-rich, but with every episode they added on, it got more and more like a fully-fledged video game, and the last 2 have been exceptional. But it is brutal. That is a tough game. Okay, it's split down the middle. The next person to make a decision. 1, to repair the bodywork, and 2, to leave it as it is. Gets the final say. Go, bang. Paula and Shaggy Dan both. And 6-4, welcome to the stream, say repair the bodywork. Then it's done. Paula was the decision maker. Six 4 gonna have to do. It's been an absolute fucker of a stream, frankly. It actually hasn't, has it? I've just had a bit of trouble working out all the damage from yesterday's crash, but technically, Things have gone alright today. I'm going to put a bit of strain on the engine because I'm going to pay for him to repair all the engine components as well, I think. I'll carry on, we're coming. Aero package, what are you referring to, Schmitz? Is that something on Long Dark, or is it a joke I'm not getting? He just wants the money, yeah. Car's not running too badly now. Well, that's not good, it. Right, we've done a full stream without mop on. Is everybody alright with leaving it off? I think I'm just about getting used to it. It's only really noticeable in the town, in the house, when you first spawn in. Maybe we just never turn it back on, so I never get used to it. So I never see the contrast, and I just slowly get used to it. Motion. Leave it like this. Yeah. Whatever was causing issues with the physics, it's probably better that I just live with it and just get used to it, right? Because if I can get good driving with the physics, with the non-mop-on physics, we'll go. I have much more freedom. Just if it sorts the park firm area, yeah, and the random vehicular explosions. Get more rally intent. I'm also, for those that are here, considering switching up the rally rules again. I think I would feel okay. I'll say it again for the first time. I think I would feel okay on the rally if I dedicated the entire first half of the rally streams to stage 1 and the entire second half to stage 2. So instead of having X amount of attempts, I've got X amount of time to get a run that I'm happy with. Because this takes so much speed that I'm going to have to practice this course in a whole new way. And I'm not getting enough practice with just 5 basic runs. We might see the end of my summer car in that case. Oh, it's a racing term for aerodynamic car pack. Oh, well, we're saying the aero package. Yeah. I need a big scoop on the front, don't I, that goes to a point. Because Radway improved the aerodynamics of a cow. Right, where am I going? Alcarions. The Cadillac F1 team is filming a docu-series with Keanu Reeves. A docu-series. No, wait. Doesn't a docu-series, that's... So he'll be acting and playing a role in it. Also, there's a Cadillac F1 team. What? Is there a Cadillac for 2026? Weird. I thought you were going to say he's hosting it for a second. Oh, they aren't. They're just getting in. I see. The funny thing, Cadillac, they're not even in yet. That makes it feel more interesting, the idea of it. Yeah, for some reason that makes the documentary feel more interesting than less, right? If it's the idea of a fledgling team getting in. Obviously, I'm not allowed to watch it because I'm actually a fucking paid member of the Red Bull team, I suppose, technically. Against my will. Shit. I'm buying into a wing of their investment arm. Most likely a docu-series about setting the team up. So, but that's weird though, right? Because they're doing a docu-series. Am I right in saying that a docu-series is a fully acted, like, fiction based on fact kind of thing? Like a dramatic recreation type of thing. But if that's the case, how can you recreate something that hasn't happened yet? Or setting the team up and yeah, maybe. It seems a bit presumptuous to do it that way around, doesn't it? Half documentary, half real. Oh. I mean, if he is just hosting it, then that makes more sense. But if he's got an acting role, that would be weird. It might be true, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to work that out at the start. Right, I need it. What do I need? Right, okay, hang on. I've got 125 grand. I'll carry on, you big bitch. Yes.
Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Wheel alignment, brake check and repair.
Aika hirveetä skeidaa, kun mä katon tästä sun rusinapullasta tässä, mutta... jos me tietty hinnasta sovitaan, niin ehkä me saadaan tästä... No, sanotaan rusinaton pulla, nyt ainakin.
All of them. Custom paint job by artist. You know what, you can repair up my Gomma Gobble as well, you're here as well, Alkiria. In fact, no, these are the Gomma Gobblers, aren't they? Dramatic recreation is what I said, Kitten, yeah. But reenactment also, actually. Yeah, it might just be a documentary, yeah. Maybe it's narrating it. You can see why I was confused though, right? Right, 32 grand. Lovely. Right then, this is going to look a lot different when we see it next. It's going to have a new windscreen. Shut up! It's going to have a new windscreen, all engine components fixed and polished up lovely. The wheels I don't need repairing because they're still in relatively good nick, right? And the bodywork's going to get polished up nicely. It's going to have the wheels aligned. Lovely. You're confused because you're always confused. Cheeky, how dare you be completely correct.
Jumalauta!
Where did I see cousin? The car looks like what I imagine you feel like. Thanks, babe. Yeah, lovely. Right. I think then I should be able to. Because I'm only raiding tonight and it's quick as dicks on these servers, so I should be able to find enough time to get ready for the rally tomorrow. You've got to turn off the exploded view. Lovely. Right, let's drive on. We rescued the car. We rescued the playthrough. We diagnosed the problem. We fixed replaced the bits that were seriously all the way broken. And we're going to get everything else repaired. The bodywork done up lovely. This car's beating a fucking rally. It kills me. This is the one. It has to be. I think Jerick and Torim's lives are inextricably linked. If one dies, the other must die. Jerick and Torim are like Corver and Stugin. How about that, Trim? If it kills me, it most likely will. I shouldn't say that in this game, should I? It's so dumb. It's like, I play this game where I could lose probably about 200 hours of game time now. Failure is... You know what I mean? And then to relax on an evening, I've turned WoW into that. Suller, I want to make you a promise. While you were in the rally, do not read any chat. I want you to make me a promise. Okay. Are we doing that, right? Is that a new rule? Can I turn the monitor off, Paula? And then can I leave it off for like 3 hours? Deal. Nice. And can I mute alerts? Just emote only for the entire... No, emote only for the entire rally streams. Do fancy it. No, the rule is you have to read a message within 3 seconds of it being sent. You people are my summer car addicts and it's depressing. Not depressing, what's the word? Disconcerting. There we go. But I gotta watch out for Cousin, because a head on with Cousin in the Ferndale is death for both of us. Terrifying also, Oh god, is that a Vice City ice cream van? Oh god. There's a famous clip that Cheeky posts every, like, month or so, where I did 50 ice cream vans. I did the whole ice cream vans shit, right? But I was struggling because I'm shit at video games, and it was me even more so back then. I did all the ice cream shit, and I was so happy. Done. I can put that behind me now. Goal achieved. Lovely. As I was driving back, it was night time, and I got out, and I was like, ooh, pretty good. Look, it's the moon. And if you shoot the moon, it gets bigger. And because I shot, the policeman got out of his car and arrested me. I lost all the fucking ice cream pro. Ooh, it's a good job I didn't save VODs back then. So depressing. Emo only ban the most irritating people for 5 minutes. Stick Ritalin up your ass. Ban them. Who's the most irritating 5 people? Trim with a bullet, right? Who else? So then. Can we still make Ritalin? It feels like such a huge throwback. Maybe the last time Easy Green needed it. What was Ritalin? It was like, I only know it from American pop culture. It was like a... Wasn't it to calm down, like, kids with hyperactive kids? ADHD medication, there we go. I would say joint first is Trim and Siddles, joint third is Siddles and Trim, and fifth is Cellist. Thanks, Cheeky, yeah. There you go, everybody. That's what Stubbler looked like 9 years ago. I bet I'm wearing the same hat. What views is that up to now, that stupid fucking Cheeky? Banger. 232, and that is entirely cheeky, just linking it in moments like this. Do I even say at the end I've lost all the ice cream missions or something? I think I even quote it at the end of the clip. I've already done this, haven't I? Pac-Man song, it's a banger. You know what? I'll take that today. So you are doing the mission again. There you go. Oh, for the missions. For an idiot, the missions are difficult. Decision on whether to keep progress or weapons a tough one. Yeah, exactly. Who's on fucking weapons? Blah. Stupid good video games. I'm glad they don't make them anymore. PC crashed now. PC's not crashed. Then again, it's only ever crashed once during my summer camp. I think on Friday we might do a crash test on stream. What do you reckon? We'll crank KCD up to the absolute max. Turn VSync off and just go balls deep and see if it crashes. Hello? Henry is a crash test dummy, yeah. Linking clips like that just show how horribly you've aged. Thanks, kid. It sucks, actually, because, not that it's an excuse, but it sucks because there was so much natural light back then in that place. So you can see from the massive windows behind. And now I'm here with these fucking little tin light sod and stuff. The amount of effects I have to put on this rubbish. What did I look like back then? How old will I have been? 2016. 29. Shit. Look at that little skinny idiot. Then again, I'm not far off that weight now. as fucking GTA music comes on. I was so happy back then. Oh, this will be fine. This injury won't last very long. Xbox mass layoffs in games. But what games are getting cancelled, cheeky? That sucks for the staff, but what would cause Xbox to do layoffs? Yeah, the lighting was... I mean, it wasn't. It was fucked. Because every time, like, Mina and Cheeky and Sothan will tell you, every time the sun came out, the... Mina used to say Stubbler's ascending, because suddenly there was just an enormous fucking white burst of light, and it was like, Stubbler, we can't see you, fix your camera. Too many acquisitions. Profit margins. This feels like one of them generic meetings. You look like an angel. Yeah, I always do. Adderall, welcome to the stream. Capitalism is cooked. Well, it wouldn't exist in the first place, I suppose, right? Adderall, good morning. Oh, I look like an Agnol. Right, that is my summer car. Lovely. I could do to get myself a little bit more money. I'll eat this that last sausage is gone, Stubble. You don't have a last sausage. I'll go, we'll have a shower, I'll get my money back up to 100 grand, and we'll call it there, I think. Ready for tomorrow. I should be able to get the car rally ready. Then again, it's Thursday, isn't it? Is the car going to be... Maybe if I pick the car up, like, right at the end of Friday, I can take it... I can get rally ready. I think what we'll do tomorrow is we'll do a rally stream where I do the entire front half on one leg, going and going and going until I run out of time. Then the entire back half. Little change to the rally rules so I can get good at this amateur rally, because otherwise it's going to take me 10 years. For now, let's get up to 100 grand. Lovely, lovely. No, Kepler, it turns out it despawned. Unless did I eat it myself in the morning? Can't remember. I probably did. You know what? Not a bad recovery stream today, I'll take it. Still going to take 10 years. It's going to take 10 years. We're stuck in here, aren't I? Until fucking my spring car comes out. Not yet, Easy Green. I am worried that eventually it's just going to go. And all the money's going to... The suitcase will be empty and I'll have hit my limit. The chips look great over there. What, in Finland? Maybe the car is driving like garbage because you got lazy with all your money and don't have to drive the roads anymore. Like in Initial D, the best racing practice is just driving the roads every day. Yeah, this is true. It is true, actually, because I got to a point where I was just driving on the main road all the time, right? But I think what I need to do is just run the rally. The problem is I risk death. Like, that's the major concern. Because if I'm practicing by just rally for like an hour and a half, either there's only two outcomes to that, right? Either I get a good outcome, I get a good run that I can save, or I die. It's high risk, but hopefully high reward. Right, 120 grand we've got now. Lovely, lovely. It is, yeah, but at least she's right in that you would learn the turns and the bends and what's coming up and how many hills and how many drops and what to look out for before this difficult turn, etc. Either we get KCD or we get to build the car again. It's win-win. Right, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all. Welcome to all the new followers. It's nice to meet everybody in this shitty My Summer Car community from this shitty game made by shitty people. But that's going to do it for today. You are all very, very lovely. I will see you all tomorrow for more. Potentially the rally if I have time this evening. Then it's do or die. It's literally do or die, I think, tomorrow. Only if you need to be there, automation, and you need to type the password, then you'll be in. Boys and girls, that is going to do it for my summer card today. Thank you all for joining. Again, thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids and everything. Thank you mostly for spending time in here. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow for more. But automation's right. It's time for marbles. Yesterday, we had an orange win with Alkirion. The oranges are picking up little bits of points here and there. So let's cement it by winning again today. Lovely. Right. The Doomhaus Discord, when you join, automatically assigns you to one of two teams, the greens or the oranges. The green names and the orange names compete at the end of every stream to determine which is the person of the century of the day. And they do so in a single run of marbles. If you would like to be the person of the century of the day and win a point for your team, you must be in the Discord, you must know which team you fight for, and you must simply type the password. The password today is... recovery. Yeah, don't tell Razor, let him watch the VOD. Right, recovery is the password. Go, bang, bang, bang. Recovery, recovery. If you want a marble, bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Adderall is first for the greens. Azar for the greens. Sultan for the greens. Kepler for the oranges. El Sharon for the oranges. Shitty Siddles for the oranges. Radware for the greens. Gwynblade for the greens. Trim for the greens. Motherfucker, I'm in war. Information is key. Update me. No, I can sweat for it. Trim for the greens. Kitten for the oranges. Don't let him off, Gwynblade. Fuck that guy. Bear for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon. I'm up to the stream for the greens. Easy green for the greens. Fair point. So fun. There you go, Razor. Razor for the orange. Schmitz for the oranges. Hey, tax like for the oranges. Cheeky for the oranges. 6-4 for the green. Hello, Sofan. Martin for the greens. Wait. Let's see. Monrock for the oranges. Paula for the greens. Satan for the oranges. Automation for the oranges. First ever marbles. Roger that. Speaking of oranges, watch out. Shaggy Dan, or Shaggy Dam in this instance. Dental's brother. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Your champion for now. Mina for the oranges. And finishing out, we have Dougie for the greens. He slept through most of the stream. It's way better watching while sleeping than having to listen to what's done. Mina said the same in the past, right? It's funny how that works. 26 marbles into the race. We've got Adderall as first person. We've got Adderall, Azar, Sothan, Kepler, Alkirion, Siddles, Radway, Gwynblade, Trim, Bear, Lundios, Easy Green, Razor, Schmitz, Tagslack, Cheeky, 6-4, Martin, Monrock, Polar, Satan, Ultimus, Shaggy Dan, Mina, and Dougie. 13 oranges and 13 greens. Yeah. Paula says 2. 1, 2, presses of the random button. The level is alienated. 26 of you entered. Best of luck to everybody. I just put 29 in. We'll be coming back out and going back in. Give me a second. They've changed it, right? So you type in how many marbles you want, but then when you click bots instead of normal, it goes back to whatever you last had when you did a run with bots. Give me a second. Going back out. Is there a lot of names that we don't know? Who's Beak Sack Do? 1 second. That Shaggy Dam guy. Alienated, right? Bang. Bots 26. There we go. Yeah. Let's go. I really can't load the VOD stuff. Very limited internet capabilities. What happened? Gwynblade told you. It was a secret. Sothan bums dogs. Alienated is the name of the level. Slops is the record holder on 95 seconds. Are we going? 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Nothing, Riz. I just built a car. Ooh, Schmidt's early, Siddle's early. I'd even take a Siddle's win today. Come on, oranges, let's have this. Taxack's there as well. Siddle's is out. Sothan left side, right side. Siddle's left. Alkarion looking to do the double. They might have to compete with Sothan. Well, he claims he has a switch. And said peanut butter can help in that regard. A switch. Is Bear going to get his first ever Doomhaus Person of the Century of the Day? 2 people just got flung in the air. 6-4 and Cheeky have been eliminated. Siddle's got flung up in the air as well, but has fallen behind. He's gone from the front to the back. This is very green suddenly. Radware's dead. Bear's in the lead. Polar in second. Kitten's coming. Trim's here. Suddenly very green. Polar, Bear and Trim. Front 3. We need some orange up behind him. Bear's taking a quick run through the field. Trim's got pace on him. Trim's having a relatively good year this year. Mindright's got a strange angle. Automation on his first ever run. Kepler's here, Razor's here, but Bear gets through. Good work from Bear. Mindright, Alkarion, Razor, a lot of orange following him. Sothan's gone wide. Look at Bear. Is Bear going to get his first ever Person of the Century of the Day? It's looking good. It's looking good for Bear. Oh, very pleasant. Polar Bear, yeah. I'd love to be a record holder on an alien level. Alas, it slops. This is strong from Bear. Bear's got to get through some bobbly bits yet, though, and there's a lot of orange on the other side. I think we kind of need Bear to fail this. Bear has failed it. Bear is stuck still. Bear has been shot backwards. Does Bear fall off the level? He's managed to stick the landing. Razor gets punted as well, though. Automation's coming up behind. Razor has flown off the level. Bear gets punted again. Does he get shot forward or backwards? He is dead. Mindright. Trim's coming. Is that Trim? It's Trim. Has Trim failed it? Well, that's bad. Just when you think you're having a good stream. Just when the car's repaired and we're going to be rally ready for tomorrow. So we start to get a little bit of enthusiasm back for streaming, you know. Things start to feel like they might be going in a good direction. And this.
Another green point, y'all bitches.
Thank you all for being here. I love you all. Could somebody prepare me a final word? I've been crestfallen by what I've just witnessed. And unfortunately, we're going to have to witness something even worse. Trim's dumb name in Discord for 24 hours. If I were you, I wouldn't go anywhere near it. Martin, thank you for the big bits. Thank you all for the bits. Thank you for the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything. I love you all very much. I'll see you all tomorrow. Keep an eye out for friends of the Doomhaus that might be live between now and then. There's none live right now, so keep your eyes peeled. Trim's got everything. He's got pink, he's got gold, he's got... I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Shit. The final word for today is... all good things come to an end. There's a green as well.